Good morning, afternoon, evening, gamers. So, this was a video I meant to do a while ago, but I'm lazy, and I didn't. Um, so we're going to do it now. Right. So, um, it's not really a video game. But when I saw it and bought it, I thought it was like super cool. It's called Tiny Glade, and I think it's kind of a. I I don't actually know what it is. So this is what it is. What does it describe it as on the store page? I was going to say diorama. So Tiny Glade is a small diorama builder where you doodle whimsical castles. And see, that's where it had me. I was like, oh, hello, castles? Okay. And romantic ruins explore gridless building chemistry as the game adorns your glades with procedural detail. Now, I I have a bit of a problem with procedural generation. I think depending on how you use it, it can be really, really good. However, it can also be used to cut corners and make the gaming experience not not as good. For example, I think No Man's Sky, it works pretty well. You have to have lots of things on top of it, but you know it works pretty well. A bad example would be Starfield. Apart from a few crafted worlds, you've just got all these planets with very little on them, and it's just boring. And it's like, well, and you lose that urge to explore, which particularly with not just Bethesda games, but certainly with them, I've found that exploration is one of the things that's great about their games. And it doesn't really work in Starfield. Another bad example is me and Swift were playing a game called um, Lord of the Rings Return to Moria. Now, it's not a bad game, but the mines of Moria are procedurally generated. And I think it definitely loses a lot. Both me and Swift agreed, which is a rare thing. Sometimes I disagree with something he says, or he disagrees with something I say. It's not. Sometimes we agree, and this was one of them. That it didn't really work for the Mines of Moria. Not a bad game, but it makes the game overly more difficult, and I know that a lot of people like difficult games, but it makes the difficulty difficult in a way that seems unfair. Does that make sense? Like, um, you can't look up guides for how to get to somewhere because it's procedurally generated. So it's different every time. So it can make navigating it sometimes quite difficult, or looking up where to go. And everybody does that with games. Because not all games... See, really, it's a bad game design if you have to look up where to go in a game. If the game hasn't mechanics within it to help guide you to the place that you need to go, and you're just kind of wandering around and like, I don't know. People will get bored. People will lose interest, and they'll come off of your game. So it's not really in a developer's best interests to do it. And I feel and we both felt like Moria had that. Now Swift plays he plays competitive like Counter Strike, Valorant. You know, he's more of he's a competitive gamer, whereas I'm not. So, like, I understand that you wouldn't take my word for it, but you can take his word for it that if he says it's difficult in a way that doesn't feel fair, then I think it has more of a merit than me saying it, because I'm not into difficult games. I don't want to rage out at my screen or my game when I'm just trying to relax. And I've never really understood that about gamers. And it's not whether you should or you shouldn't. It's your game. You play it how you want to. But I've never understood how, you've just done a, 8 hour, 15-hour shift, 40, 50, 60-hour week, and you come home and you just want to do a bit of gaming, and relax and like de-stress, and then you're just raging at like people because the game. I don't understand that. When I watch a movie, I'm not like, like, well, that's not exactly true. Sometimes with superhero movies, you're like, yeah, get them, but it's just different. It seems different, and it's the same with reading a book. I don't read the book upside down, back to front, and in a dark room just to make it hard. Like it doesn't make sense to me, but I'm sure to competitive people, it does make sense. I'm guessing, and if that's what they enjoy. I mean, I guess it depends what kind of life you're living. I mean, I find the IRL world, the world we live in, pretty difficult enough. So I don't really want to emulate that into my game. But then maybe there are people that feel unfulfilled. Maybe they work, in an office or a barista or whatever the job is, and they feel unfulfilled, and so they look for that in a online game. I mean, that could well be it. And okay, but I do think that chasing digital things, I don't know, that's a whole other conversation, and not one that I'm qualified really just to speak on. So yeah, so I think procedural generation can be good or can be bad, depending on how it's used. So I played a little tiny bit of it, and then I was like, no, I'd like to make a video about this because it's super cool and super interesting, which is what I like to do videos about. I don't just make well, sometimes I do, but a lot of the time I like to make videos about things that are maybe interesting, and are a bit outside of the norm of, the latest game, because you've got a million YouTubers for that, far better than me, to go and watch. So I like to try and pick things that are at least interesting, or I find them interesting at least. So yeah. So let's and what is this? Women's Day Sale. Games by women-led studios. Why does that matter? It doesn't matter who makes my game, just so long as it's fun and interesting. This girl bossing thing is... when will it end? Anyway, so let's go for it. And let's have a little look. Oh, okay. Play Tiny Glade. Launch graphics card selector. Launch Vulkan X. I kind of really wish they'd stop doing this. I've never really experienced this before, of like you click on a game and instantly you get options. It's just kind of like the game just to play. Like, I understand in VR, like if it has flat screen and also VR support, I kind of understand that, but I mean, I don't even know what a graphics card selector is, and Vulkan, I think, is... No, I don't really understand it. Just go for this. And I'm noticing it more and more. It looks like your graphics cards or drivers have changed. Have they? RTX 3070, yep. Recommended choice. Discrete graphics. Oh, probably the NVIDIA yeah, the NVIDIA drivers upgraded. Yep, integrated graphics might be slow. Supported driver. Yeah, no, just play on that one. Okay, I mean, at least it mentions the integrated one. I guess choice is good. I guess just okay. So move camera. Okay, WASD. But not technically a video game. But I think it's super interesting. Rotate camera. Ooh, that's a little bit fast. Okay. So, what do you want me to do? What's this? Send feedback. I built a castle on a swamp and... I'm guessing that's... They want like a little bit more, maybe. So, what do I do? We'll have a building, maybe? Ooh. Okay. And so what I think it does is, based on what you build, it then, it will fill bits in for you, I think. I mean... Ooh. It's... So, it takes some getting used to. Also, I think I'm going to... maybe just turn these down a little bit. Pardon. Yes. Yes. What's it running on just as... I mean, I don't think it really matters, but, sure. Did that change? It still seems very loud. Okay, that's better. Sometimes, like, I would assume that turning it down to like 5 or 3 would be perfectly good, but it seems these days you have to go like really extreme if you want the music to actually, like, get to a comfortable background noise. Okay, how do I... Oh. So, I mean, obviously, I haven't had enough practice at this, so, probably not going to be able to... So, how do I delete things? I don't... Because obviously, going to need some practice. Also, that's it. Okay. Yeah. I kind of, yeah, I kind of need to, that all needs to go. Eh. So I didn't really, I didn't look a lot up because I think it's interesting to learn. But obviously, this might be something that takes a while to get the hang of. I don't even know what to do with that now. Oh, what's that? Ah, okay. I mean, it's super interesting. Unfortunately, though, I've got. I've kind of okay. New. Oh, how do I make that? I think I might be. Your game is saved? No, I don't. No, no. No, I don't. I don't want you to. Oh my. So there's different seasons, so that's nice. Oh man. Oh, look at that. How do I make? Oh, that. Today's theme: Ice Mage and her friends. What's that? Welcome to Tiny Daily. We know from personal experience that sometimes you need a bit of inspiration to get doodling. Each day we'll share a new theme and a starting glade. Oh, okay. Today's theme is Ice Mage and her friends. Let's see what you make with it. Okay, I don't really want to. I don't really want to touch somebody else's work, really. Oh, that looks pretty fire, though. I don't understand. Oh, wait. Is that an eraser? Right, okay. So, let's, right. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm going to leave that alone because I'm going to. No. Load. Yes. This. Right. Okay. Yes, that's it. Okay. I needed to. I'm obviously not looking at the icons at the bottom, properly. So that is on me. So please, so if you're watching this, it's not the game. It's it's me. I've never really used anything like this before. I'm not massively artistic. I could draw a bit when I was a kid, but if you don't do something for long enough, you just you lose the ability. Yeah. So maybe not starting with a maybe starting with a castle is a little too ambitious. Maybe I should just just try and make something something a little bit smaller maybe. Okay. Ooh. So can I make it bigger? I wonder. But I think there's a lot of people. I think that, Ooh. Okay. That's cool. Ooh. I mean, okay. That's oh, and the little birds and stuff like that. Oh, this is cool. It just it does take some getting used to if you're not used to this sort of thing. Okay, and then we'll we'll pop some windows in. And maybe one there. Yeah, 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 yeah. And maybe one there. This is cool. I looks like it's got eyes now. And then this, I guess, could be the doorway. And yes, I did nearly forget to Oh, is there not a door? Ooh, we could have a chimney. Ooh, yes, yes, that's good. Why are there no? So there's. Oh, wait, is that a door? Oh, that's a door. Okay, I thought that. I thought that was a window. Ooh, okay, that's cool. Because to be fair, like that looks like a window. Let's be fair. I think the windows are a little high, but you know, we're just having a little go here, you know. Oh, cool. Can you rotate? I don't know. So there's lots of like little questions that I have that I don't necessarily know. And some flowers. Oh yes, yes. That looks good. Oh, water. What do you mean water? I don't. Huh? Oh, a pond. Oh, that's nice. Just like a little house in the middle of nowhere. Like, I'm pretty sure that that's some people's dream right there. Just just in a forest of glade, just in a like little gladed thing. Just people leaving you alone. Yes. I mean, we're surrounded by trees, but just a few trees, you know. I'm guessing this is. Oh wow, this is cool. I genuinely think this is quite interesting. Or maybe a path. Just leading into the trees, maybe. And it just disappears into the trees. Like, yeah. Oh, there was a brick there. I mean, that's kind of cool. And so what I think is, you create stuff, and then like the procedural parts just sort of like add little bits and pieces in. I think. I think this is super. I do. I really like this. What's in here? Ah, okay. That's kind of cool. Yeah. Okay. And obviously, I'm guessing that you can control. Yeah, you can, you can have like huge, like boulder, like, or just like tiny little thing, or it can just go away. Yeah, that's cool. It's really, really good. Will that be the same thing as that? I'm guessing. Oh wow, that's it's it's a little bit Oh, why won't it ah, you've got to tell it what to do. Okay. That bit doesn't look too bad. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think that's good. It's good. Like little pumpkins here, look. Oh, and you can move them, so even though it's placed things for you, you can move those as well. Like that's cool. Oh, wow. Okay. I was hoping there just to like cover up the side of the building a little bit, like, you know. So if people come looking, like, you know. So I don't think you can go in. I don't think you can go inside it. I don't think. Or can you? I mean, no, you can't. So it's just, yeah. I also think this would be amazing in classrooms. You know, like in the classroom for, like, you know, teaching purposes. I think this could be really good. I thought the roof was a bit large. I wonder if you can put like windows in the no. Yeah, so I mean that's I mean that's I really like that. Oh, let's see it at night. Oh, yep, the light's on. So maybe even darker. Ooh. That's cool. Just a house in the middle of nowhere. Nothing to see here. Just, yep, nothing. Nothing to see here. I mean, I don't know. So I don't know whether they're planning to add things like down the line. I don't really know a lot about it. I was just looking through Steam, as you do, or as I do, and I came across it and I just thought it was a really interesting concept. We have we have a lot of games that are very samey, which isn't always a bad thing, and that's not what I'm saying. But you know, there's a lot of zombie games, there's a lot of zombie survival games, there's a lot of survival games. You've got the the COD franchise, which I know a lot of people enjoy, but there are a lot of the same or similar types of games. So it's kind of nice when you just come across something like a little bit different. And this isn't going to appeal to, obviously, like a COD player. I mean, it might. I mean, just because they like, tapping heads doesn't mean that they don't necessarily like something like this. But generally, generally it's not going to appeal to a larger demographic, maybe. But I think that there's lots of people that will like it. It just really depends what you're into, really. I just saw castles. Huh? Am I getting more? Is that the same one, or is that like another one? I think it's the same one. Why is he parachuting about? Can I add more sheep? I would be okay with more sheep. Oh, I just saw the light thing. So, if we get the light. Oh, I thought I saw it where you could turn it around. I was hoping I could turn one. Because I saw on, like, there, like... Huh. Maybe not. I would have thought you must be able to turn it around. But I'm not sure how. I don't know why that amuses me. It just amuses me. I'm guessing that you were supposed to build in here. Like, it kind of feels like this is where the game was sort of, like, or diorama maker, creator, was sort of insinuating that you should build. Insinuating? I do find this fascinating. Like, obviously, how much value it has in terms of replayability. I think I think it, it could. Like, if I was like trying to design a castle in Minecraft. By the way, I'm building another castle in Minecraft because I was having some breathing difficulties. I have asthma and lung disease. Not anything I've done to myself, it's hereditary. So basically is it my liver? I think it's my liver doesn't create an enzyme. So your lungs have like a sort of gloop around them and it fights like infection and things like that. My liver doesn't create that enzyme, so I don't have that protecting my lungs. So my lungs are all sort of like dry and crusty, like a 60 a day smoker, I guess. So yeah, and it just is the way it is. And then on top of that, of course, I have asthma as well, which I guess kind of compounds the problem, I guess. Recently I've been having problems getting my medication because it's just a whole long convoluted thing. But yeah, so I've been struggling the last few days. And I ordered some Ventolins online, which they make it very difficult for you to do. I think it would be nice if the NHS just like gave you a card that says, like you're a certified asthmatic, and then you can go into a pharmacy and just buy yourself a Ventolin. And like it be that easy. And obviously, like, they make a record of when you bought it, and then like, you can't buy another one, for a certain amount of time, which they already do. So it's not like there's not safeguards in place. Also, I don't think you can OD on a Ventolin. I don't think you can. I'm gonna look that up. I mean, can you overdose on a Ventolin inhaler? An overdose of albuterol. Well, this is this the same thing? I'm not sure. An overdose of albuterol. I think that might be the brown one. Can be fatal. Overdose symptoms may include dry mouth, tremors, chest pain, fast heartbeats, nausea, general ill feeling, seizure, convulsions, feeling lightheaded, or fainting. Okay, I mean, acute sal... Oh, okay, so there's another one here. Acute salbutamol toxicity. Okay, so you can. So that's, you know, so that makes sense, that it needs to be controlled. However, I don't think most asthmatics are ODing. They take it as and when they needed it. But the fact that you can, I guess means that, that there does need to be some safeguards in place. But I think that they're a lot stricter than perhaps that they need to be. I don't think most asthmatics are trying to OD on salbutamol inhalers. They just want to breathe, and live their life, as best as you can. One of the side effects of having lung disease and asthma is I'm much slower than other people. So I will be much slower than you. I'm the person, that's in front of you and it's frustrating you because you feel I'm going too slow. And you're right, but also it's not my fault. I've had to learn over time, over my life, that I have to slow down. Otherwise, my body and my lungs specifically, my breathing apparatus cannot cope with moving fast. It just can't. So I've had to learn to slow down. And the problem is that the world is getting faster. The thing, it seems to me a strange paradox, is that like a few hundred years ago, to send a letter would take days, weeks, months, possibly. Back in the times of like horse and carriage, depending on where the letter's going to. Everything took quite a long time. Nowadays, we can send an email, which is like instant. So you would have thought that the world would slow down because we can do things quicker, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Everything needs to now be done yesterday. I guess because it can be. It can be, so therefore people expect it to be so. That, everything needs to be done yesterday. So people are moving much, much faster. I remember that there used to be a Honda plant. Employed a lot of people. I worked there. I didn't last very long. Unfortunately, I just couldn't keep up. It was on a line, and yeah, I couldn't keep up. I fully admit it. I wasn't good at it. But you would often see the workers like in the supermarket, and where they're being conditioned to going faster. You would see them in the supermarkets and they're just zooming around, and like if you're in their way, like you're either getting out of the way or they're just slamming into you. I mean, maybe not quite that dramatic, but you could see them just moving faster than in some situations don't really need to. And that's how people are getting. If you ever go to, like a really big city, London here in the UK, maybe New York. I've had dealings with New Yorkers, and it's just like go, 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 and they have no time. They have no time for nobody. They've got to get to where they're going to, and it's not because they lack empathy or compassion. It's just that we are conditioning people to be that way. Go, 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 go. You got to get stuff done. You've got to get everything done so you can, get your work done. So maybe you can get a few hours to actually do something that you want to do. And we see this in gaming as well now. Like, people are, frustrated because, the dungeon is taking too long, or people haven't learned it. And they're frustrated because they just want to get it done. And it's like, at a certain point, are you even enjoying it anymore? I mean, one of the things I like to do in a game is just like look around and just see the beauty and the amazing things that the artist created for me to see. I mean, we all know in certain games that the loving detail that some artists, depending on, you know, whether the developer gives them the freedom to do so, all the little tiny little bits of detail and things that they really didn't need to. They didn't have to go that hard, but they did, because when you come across it, it's awesome. I mean, one of the things I liked about Bethesda games is that everything's interactable. You can go through drawers. You can, you know, you can look in baskets. You can, you know, you can, everything that's not nailed down, you can take it. Burnt book? Sure, I'll have it. Do I need it? No. But I'll take it because I can. And there's just all this clutter, like, everywhere. And it doesn't need to be there. It's not really necessary to the game, but it's fascinating. But the amount of people, I love the Elder Scrolls Online, and I love going through the dungeons and just looking at them. But I don't get time to look at the game, to look at the dungeons, because it's just zoom, zoom, zoom. Gotta get through it. And there are reasons for that. It's because it might be that somebody's that they're just doing a day of, like, dungeon crawling, and they've already done this dungeon, like, you know, like however many times, or maybe specifically if it's the veteran dungeons, which I try not to go in because I don't want it. It's too I just don't want it. But the veteran dungeons have monster sets. So when you kill the final boss, you get like a monster helm, and then I think there's keys that you collect to get, like, the shoulder pad. So it's like a 2-piece set. So it might be that they're grinding for that, because are they guaranteed? I think they are a guaranteed drop. But then it depends how many people are in your party. Maybe you're a guild of, like, you know, 20 people, you know, and 10, 15, 20 people also want that helm. So, you know, you're rinsing and repeating. Some of the dungeons, though, it wouldn't be that way. Like, it's just the daily dungeon, but I don't know, people just rushing for whatever reason. Because, again, we're being conditioned to everything we do in life, just rush, and get through it. So, you know, it is how it is. So, obviously, for somebody like me, I really struggle in that environment. And the amount of jobs over the years that I lost because I just couldn't keep up. It's as simple as that. Just slow. It's, you know, it's tough, but it is what it is. You know, nobody's gonna come save you. It's you've got to do the best that you can. I don't know what led me to that specific discussion. At some point, I lost myself. But so can you go over here? Not really, no. No, so you can't really go over here. So it definitely seems that this was the place that they wanted me to build. So okay, let's so I built like a little house. I don't know that I'm ready for that. But let's that's cool. Let's see if I can. Ooh, that's cool. Oh, damn. I like that. So there are templates so that you can, you know, it gives you something to get started. Oh, look, and there's like a little, oh, man, that's cool. Oh, I love that. What did I just click on? Okay. I mean that's cool, right? Is that oh, I see. So okay. So so I thought that was window, that was door. But no, it's if you put it low down, it's a door. If you put it up high, it's a window. It's like, okay, that's really cool. I really like that. Oh look, it's just popped something random there for me. Can't really get anything on that side. I really like this because I don't know I don't know why the sheep has an umbrella and it's just floating about, but I'm not questioning it. And look, it's just like adding little things like a wheelbarrow and is that fish? Yeah. Oh god, fish. Yeah, you know, it's just this is pretty cool. So what I was wondering was no, the pond. I was wondering, can we get yes. I was wondering about that. Look at the I mean that's a that's not a great pond, but oh dear, it's getting worse. Oh, I mean, okay, I mean, yeah. I mean, I can imagine other people doing a much better job. I'm not an expert at these things, but that's cool. So that can be for like the little sheep dude that's just kind of wandering about doing his thing. Where is he? Or her? Could be a her. I don't know. Are there more sheep? Is it just literally just one sheep? It's just. I mean, look at that though. I genuinely think that this is pretty good, and I think for the right people, that they can create some amazing, just like amazing things. What the? Oh, okay. So just you can put like a little roof on it and just. Can I? No. No, I wanted to just like. Okay, we'll put a little roof, and then here we could have a door. Yeah. Oh, see, look, put like a shovel there. Look at that. So you've got like a little balcony. Yeah, I think for the right people, this could just be fantastic. So flowery. Oh, winter. Ooh. Okay. Yes. Right. Okay. I want to put it, like there. Is that good? I think I could make it. Yeah, it's a bit off on that yeah. No, 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 I don't, no. Just try and do it in line, I think. Yes. It's just like a small little add-on, like, you know. Let's add some square windows. a little door there, and then maybe that goes through to there. And I mean, it's reasonably like easy. Like obviously I'm making it look difficult, but I mean, I'm getting there. So you know, it's obviously not that bad. I just put windows on those two sides, you know. I didn't really do well with this. No. Ooh. Yeah, that really moves in a way that you don't really expect. No. Oh, yeah. 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 I mean, I would be really interested to see what people make. I wonder if like the developer has trouble is that's really hard to like make straight. I don't know what that does. What does this do? See, that runs more or less in a straight line. So am I doing something wrong? Yeah, I'm not. Ooh shit. Are we good? Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, the castle wall doesn't make me real yeah. It doesn't fill me with that much confidence, really. I mean the thing with the fencing is you can make that like a bit like awkward, and it doesn't really matter because yeah. But yeah. I wonder if they're gonna like add like animals. Oh, there! I've got two. I've got two sheep. No, I've got three sheepies. So can you pick them up? Oh, I was hoping I could put them in here. Maybe that would be cool. So I wonder if they're going to like add things like that down the road, like animals, like just like add more stuff. I mean, even if it was like little bits of DLC, so long as it wasn't over the top, which you can just never predict with developers these days. But yeah, if it was sort of like reasonable, like adding in some DLC to like add more things in, that could be really cool. Yeah, I wonder if there is like a forum somewhere, or like maybe the developer has like somewhere where people can submit like things that they've created. Like I would be super into that. And if any of you like this, like this video, and I would have to set up something for that though, wouldn't I? Yeah, didn't really think about that bit, because you can't submit things like that to YouTube, and links are super dodgy because unfortunately we have people that just they want to try and scam people. Oh, I feel like this bit needs a door. I mean, we've got a door. We've got a door there, but like maybe we want to run out the back, I think I want, yeah. Yes, and then maybe a path. Oh, what? Because it's snow? Yeah, okay. Makes sense. So I'm guessing when doing that's how strong you make it, maybe? Ah, okay. Yeah, that kind of look. Again, that just yeah, that doesn't look very professional now, does it? Oh. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm just gonna go wild and just like see what like I can create. Because it's not like I can do this without like any level of, you know, like accuracy. Oh, pond, yeah, yeah, just a nice pond there. Winter pond, maybe some trees, you know. Oh, clever. Ooh. I mean, yeah, okay. I mean, some of the flower beds are a little bit over the top, but you know, I could maybe get rid of some of them. Oh, yeah. So you have to tell it what to get rid of. I kind of like that one. I might get rid of that one. Might get rid of that one. I'm nothing else to put there though, really. Yeah, so I mean I think that's it. So you can do trees, you can do like a little pond for now. For now. You can do like flower beds, and that. Oh, so I'm guessing this means that you can change. Oh, okay. So you can change the colours. Did I not change it? Oh, okay. Ew. So all like different colours and stuff. Like, okay, that could look cool. Colour's not really the same, but then like people do that all the time. They just add stuff on to, you know, something that was already there. I wonder if you can make this taller. I bet you can. No, not with that though. Ooh, no. Oh, no. No, can you not? No. Huh. So that rotates it. So is that okay? That just makes things bigger or fatter. Can you... No? 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 Okay. Oh! Ah! Ah! Now can I raise that? No! I mean, kind of. Okay. So there are lots of like little options that... I mean that's completely... That's completely ruined now, but it may. I mean, it was cool. I wonder if there's an undo as well. That would be, for particularly people like me. That would be good. I mean, look at that castle though. But I don't know. I don't know how. I would really need to work up to that. Or autumn, or the fall. One of my favourite times of year. that is beautiful. Oh, I love that. I love the colours. The fall is just one of my favorite. So I like the fall and I like spring. I think those are my two favourite seasons because the problem with summer is it's too hot, and I'm not a beach person. Like I don't do well in sunshine. I mean, look at me. Yeah, yeah. Hello. I'm paler than Dracula probably. No, I'm not a vampire. So yeah, I don't do well in extreme heat, and obviously I don't do well in extreme cold either. And obviously as well, having lung disease like those extreme temperatures, like I just don't do very well breathing wise either. So I like spring and I like the fall or autumn because it's much more. They're much more intermediate. Like it's not too hot, but it's not too cold. It's like it's a good temperature. And I do love the colors. Like the colors just put me in like such a good mood. To maybe another tower. Yes. Yes. Another tower. It's a bit off though. Damn, boy, she thick. I mean, okay, I guess I would do. So, can I go? I'm not entirely sure how. Damn. I mean, that's okay. We need some windows. Windows. Oh, maybe these ones. Huh? No. What even is that? It looks nothing like that. Huh? Oh. Well, that's, Oh, maybe you have to do this. Oh, okay. These are not going to be aligned, by the way. Just, okay. Cool. Yeah. I think I managed to get those two, but like, yeah, they're at different heights. I mean, yeah, it's just this one really needs to go like up a bit more. Okay. This is cool though. I really like this. And as I said, like yeah, it's not going to be for everybody. Like obviously. But if you like this sort of thing and you're a oh, it's got a thing on that side. And is that a door? Oh, the light came on. Maybe I could put it here. Yeah. I mean, as I said, like I'm really not doing it justice. Like, yeah. Can I? I mean, yes, it's good enough. No, I want to go. Yeah. Yeah, that's that's good. And then some nice windows. Yeah. Can use that line to sort of try and line them up. Yeah, it still failed, but yeah. Eh. This is cool. I think this is cool. Your mileage may vary, but I think it's cool. Oh, there's like ducks and that. Some. Yes. Look at that. So nice big house there. Then we've got like a tower, and then we've got like a nice little bridge, and I don't know how you would get from that to that. To be fair, like I don't know. Sheepy. Maybe I was thinking could put like a little disable snapping. No, I probably want snapping. What I was thinking was I could make it no. Kind of there. And then no. Oh, yep. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's super weird, but like, you know. Ooh, that's not bad. Yeah, I mean, yeah. That kind of looks like it goes. Ish. Yeah. So yeah, I you know, like I said, if you were building, you know, a new Minecraft castle, which I am, this could be great, or something of that nature. You're creating something like, you know, you could maybe use this as like a little sketch thing. Obviously, you have softwares like Blender, which are free. I can't remember how much I paid for this. £10. I mean, you know, but it's still £10 more than Blender, and Blender probably has more sort of tools that you might like. But I mean, if you were doing just like a little quick sketch up for, like, you know, your favourite video game, you were going to make a mod for Skyrim, perhaps. Like, you know, you could maybe just use this to just like doodle, because I think that's what it's for. It's just super casual and like just meant for like some light doodling and just, you know, getting the creative juices going. I wonder how they made the bridge, because the bridge is pretty cool. I couldn't seem to make a lot. I mean, how they even got that straight? Like, I couldn't get that straight. And I feel like obviously it's me doing something wrong. Like wait a minute. Did they? Hmm. Ah. Ah. Ha, 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 ha. Okay. Why did that just stop moving? How? No. Ah, but so that's how they're doing it. That just so how did they then do that bit? I'm not sure. Oh. I'm not sure. I mean, any of you who already own this, like, some hints and tricks would be nice. Would be very, very much appreciated. Another just like little tower, like, you know, and put some more windows in, you know. Yeah. Maybe a door. Yes. Ooh. Maybe a flag. A flag. Yeah. A flag. Yes. I would live here. This looks great. Maybe a bit of fencing, you know. Yeah. Bit of fencing there, you know. That's super cool. I would live in that completely. Man, I think if I won the lottery, I would like, you know, and it was substantial. I think I would probably try and buy a castle. Like, you know, I can see that being something. I can see that being something that I would completely try and do. There's even a website. I've been on it, like, you know, when I've just been, like, you know, daydreaming. There are websites with castles for sale. It's a thing. To be fair, some of them didn't actually look that castle-y. Like, some of them I would have said were more like a kind of manor, or like a chateau, that type, more that type of style, than a castle. But there were some like actual castles. There was one in Italy. I think there were a couple in Italy that they were pretty cool. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, there's not much more to show you. I would rather you, if it's something that would interest you, like for £10 or whatever your particular currency is, if it's, you know, if it's reasonable, I would totally want you to purchase it and just doodle yourself. You know, why watch me doodle when you could doodle? Yeah. I think I think it's very fun. I think it's quite novel. I don't know if there's anything else quite like it. Not that I've seen, but that doesn't mean that there isn't. But very, very interesting. And I do, like I said, there are a lot of games on the market, or can't really call this a game as such. But there's a lot of things on the market that are very similar to one another in the genre. I mean, survival games. You get dropped into a world, you pick up sticks and make basic weapons, more or less. Then you create a base and you create benches and make better weapons and better armor, and then you go into different zones, and usually there's like a snowy zone and there's like a hot zone, and that's kind of the genre. And there will be variations, obviously, and I'm not even saying that it's a bad concept. I particularly like these games. Conan Exiles, I enjoy that massively. Once I learned how to play it, I'm really liking Soul Mask. Very much enjoy that, and there's been a few others that I've liked. I like the more sort of grittier ones. There are some. I bought Corborn because it was like £3 or £4. And I think it's the official servers are discontinued, but I think you could still set up your own server and play it. So I mean, for like £3 or £4, it was still worth purchasing. I can still get my money's worth out of it, but it had a much different. Would it be a color palette or color palette or graphical style, sort of more kind of this kind of style, I guess. Yeah, it's going to depend on you yourself and what what you enjoy, and what you like. So yeah, I hoped I hope you liked this video. I found it very, very interesting. I enjoy the heck out of it. Probably gonna leave it installed and probably fiddle with it a little bit more. I'm interested to know how a few of the things were sort of done, and sort of try different things. If we can work out a way to be able to see your creations, that would be interesting. But I would really have to give that a think. I tried doing the Patreon thing, and I couldn't. I don't think I could get it to free. And the idea of charging people just doesn't appeal to me particularly. So that was an idea. I kind of tried it, and I was just like, nah, I don't like it. I don't want it, and I don't know what you can submit with that either. So yeah, it would have to give some thought, or maybe if you own this game, of a website or a place or a community where pictures are submitted. If you could let me know about that, that would be fantastic. I would love to have a look and just see what people create, because people are so creative, and you just see the most amazing creations from people, and then you find that they work, as they work in a phone shop, which if they enjoy their job, like that's cool. But you often tend to find that people do jobs to make ends meet, which is understandable. You have you've got to you got to do what you've got to do. But you often find that the things that they're really good at, they're not doing, and I think that's such a waste for the world, because they could be doing so much more in an artistic way, like sharing their passions and creativity with the world, instead of like, you know, well, we have this Sony phone, you know, and then we've got the no phone, and then we've got the then we've got that Apple phone, and yeah. I mean, again, if they enjoy that job, then yeah, that's great. But you and I both know there are a lot of people doing jobs that, you know, they don't want to do, but they have to do just to make ends meet. But something that they're really good at, and everybody, I think, has something that they're good at. It's not always evident to themselves or necessarily to others, but there's something that they're going to be really good at. There's something that they can contribute to the world, but they're not able to because, well, you know, survival. So yeah, and I think this is a fire little thing I built. I mean, I didn't really build it. I only added a few bits onto it. Most of it was already there, which is why it looks good. But yeah, I'm still proud of what I managed to figure out in a short space of time. I'm not the smartest tool in the shed. But I still have my right to live and do the best I can. It's not like anybody asked for life. So yeah, so that's the game. If you already own it, I'd love to hear from you. I think it's fantastic. If you haven't got it, but you're thinking about buying it, I'd like to, it'd be nice to hear from you. Or if you liked the video, then that's good. Yeah. That's it. That's all I have for you. Sorry it took me so long to make the video. I'm so lazy. It's unreal. Oh, I decided I want a rock right there. Why? I don't know. It just felt like an area that needs a rock. Don't know. So until the next one, bye for now.